Mixer was set to be Twitch's biggest competitor, signing some of Twitch's biggest creators in an attempt to draw users to his platform. However, things didn't go to plan and it shut down less than 2 years after doing so. What's up guys, it's your boy Gilbo. I'm back with another video. Now this is my first video of 2025. I don't know when I'm gonna get this video out. I'm gonna try and get out soon, but hopefully it's close to the start of New Year's. So I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. If you want, let me know what goals you have for 2025, bro. Hopefully it can be a big year for all of us, man. But anyway, today in this video, we are going to be talking about the short-lived Microsoft-owned platform Mixer. We're going to be talking about Mixer, how it came to be, its rise and its downfall, leading to its shutdown, and also discussing reasons as to why it may have shut down. But without further ado, we're going to get straight into it, okay? Now to start off with Mixer's beginnings, it didn't actually start off as Mixer, by the way. Before being bought by Microsoft and renamed to Mixer, the platform that predecessed Mixer was a small game streaming site named Beam, which launched on January 5th, 2016. Upon launch, Beam would focus on streamer to viewer interaction, with viewers earning XP every 5 minutes, and for completing goals within the stream. It would also have a system called Sparks, which was earned every 2 minutes, which you could spend on unlocking new emotes, interact with the streamer, and so on. You could low-key sort of think of this as like an early predecessor to channel points that Twitch has nowadays, but obviously on Beam. They would also have other minor features which would also contribute to this interactive approach, such as lower stream delays of less than a second, which was known as faster than light. Whereas on the other hand, other competitors such as Twitch's would be roughly 10 to 15 seconds. This new dynamic interactive approach was actually successful at first, causing the site to get 100,000 active users within just 3 months of launch. Now Beam eventually caught the eye of Microsoft, who bought Beam out in August of 2016 and rebranding it to Mixer by the 24th of May 2017. Despite acquiring the seemingly successful startup which seemed to have a bright future, Microsoft was already aware of the challenges they faced trying to break into the streaming market and added just a few more features on top of the features that Beam already had to try and further distinguish themselves and compete with the big platforms of Twitch and YouTube. One of the big features they added during this time was a feature called co-hosting, which allowed for as many as 4 streamers to combine their stream into a single split stream with a combined chat. It's kind of like how you can combine and share chats on Twitch nowadays, except you can see all 4 POVs at once. Pretty cool. These features were pretty impressive and revolutionary. However, Mixer was still not even close to competing with the big dogs in streaming, which seemed to be the company's main goal. What they would do to help achieve this goal in the summer of 2019, however, would to make headlines. By 2019, Ninja cemented himself as the world's biggest streamer, amassing millions of followers the year before and hitting record numbers, including a Fortnite stream with Drake and Travis Scott surpassing over 630,000 concurrent viewers. Yo, let me know if you were there, by the way, which would become one of the biggest streams in history. However, all of his accolades up to this point were done on Twitch, but on the 31st of July 2019, he announced that he was exclusively signing to Mixer, with reports saying that he signed for up to 20 to 30 million USD. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Now after the news of him signing, Mixer became the #1 most downloaded app in the App Store in less than 24 hours. Now this seemed to be massive. For Mixer, they had the world's biggest streamer at the time exclusively signed to their platform only to stream. No more Twitch, just Mixer. By the way, random side note, does anyone remember when Twitch turned Ninja's Twitch channel into a advertisement page for other channels and they accidentally broadcasted a channel which were doing inappropriate stuff on stream? Yeah, that was a wild time. That was a wild time, bro. Now with Mixer signing another Twitch legend and CSGO GOAT Shroud in October of 2019 for around roughly 10 million USD, it seemed that Mixer was going to have a bright future rolling into the 2020s, right? Now as 2020 rolled around, the hype around Mixer declined significantly. With everyone sitting in their homes in lockdown, the streaming market as a whole had a growth rate of over 99%. Now, out of the big 4 streaming platforms of this time, Mixer only had a year-over-year growth rate of 0.2%, which was extremely underwhelming. As a result, Mixer announced their shutdown on June 22nd and officially closed a month later on July 22nd, 2020. Marking the end of the site's run. Now what went wrong with Mixer? How did everything come crashing down so fast when it seemed like they were just getting started? They signed some of the 2 biggest streamers on Twitch to their platform and closed the year later? Now there were several factors contributing to Mixer's downfall, both internal and external. First of all, even though signing Ninja and Shroud were massive moves, with the 2 being some of the biggest streamers on Twitch, it surprisingly didn't actually create that much of a loss for Twitch. Twitch still had a massively superior user base and market share, with a lot more variety to watch, including other massive streamers who were dominating the site at the time, such as Pokimane, Tfue, Myth, and so on. It was simply too hard to enter the market and over half of it was dominated by Twitch alone, with millions of new users flocking to download Twitch year by year. Secondly, a small point that I also have to make is that the interactive features that Mixer prided itself on seem to be less impressive, as Twitch would also implement their own interactive features over the years, such as cheering with bits, channel points, and a low latency mode that was set on by default for every streamer. These features, as you may see, simulating some of the main features that Mixer had to offer to differentiate themselves. With all this being said, unless a multi-million-dollar bag was thrown at them, there didn't seem to be much of an incentive for most streamers to switch over to the platform and risk losing large sums of their numbers, as the platform was obviously much smaller. However, there seemed to be one factor that was probably the most influential in the shutdown of Mixer, and this factor was internal. Now, both of Mixer's founders actually left the platform in October of 2019, and according to Forbes, 16 layoffs, reducing the team by 25%. With the streaming market already being a hard market to penetrate into, these internal struggles most likely reduce the strength of the company to push through and influence the shutdown by a ton. Imagine trying to survive in a market that's dominated by like 2-3 platforms and 25% of your team is gone. Like, yeah, it was kind of OV. So with all these factors combined, Mixer unfortunately crumbled to the floor, and the major streamers they signed would eventually return to their original platforms. Now, comparing Mixer's failure to a modern competitor such as Kick, even though Kick is in a similar position to Mixer in terms of market share, it has been modeled as one of the more successful competitors to Twitch, having major streamers like Aiden Ross, XQC, and also formerly having streamers such as Bruce Dropamoff and Your Rage. And this is because it created more of a desire for streamers themselves to actually want to switch over to the platform, with incentives such as 95 to 5% splits, as opposed to Twitch's splits, which would get even as low to 50-50%. Damn, Dan Clancy. As well as a more relaxed terms of service, which, whether you agree on it, they'd probably help to reel in more people, because they would essentially do this whole sort of like anti-Twitch campaign, sort of trying to like imply like they would fix a lot of the stuff that people didn't like about Twitch's platform. And whether you agree or disagree with Kick, it seemed to work, as a lot of people that would move over to Kick would be the people that would express their frustration with Twitch and a lot of the policies that Twitch would have. But unlike Kick, however, it seems like Mixer didn't have as much of an incentive for like streamers themselves to want to move over. It had a lot of interactive features that were great for viewers, but it didn't seem like much streamers switched over to Mixer as intended. And obviously, as streamers are the base of streaming platforms, no streamers switching over means no viewership switching over, meaning no market growth. But yeah, those are the reasons as to why I think Mixer shut down. Let me know why you think Mixer shut down in the comments down below, if you agree or disagree with some of my takes. But yeah, but anyways, after Mixer shut down, upon agreement with Facebook, the site would eventually redirect users to Facebook Gaming, which was another competitor of theirs, and some Mixer streamers who just didn't go back to Twitch or YouTube were offered opportunities with Facebook. But yeah, that's basically where Mixer's story ends. From its interactive features, promising startup from its Beam days to its major signings, Mixer initially seemed to be a promising rival to Twitch, but was unfortunately plagued with many struggles, internal and external. The hype and conversation the company made after signing major streamers such as Ninja and Shroud, however, will never be forgotten. Long live Mixer, bro. Long live Mixer. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I genuinely appreciate it so much. I'm going to try and post a bit more consistently this year, so make sure to subscribe as I do videos like these. I'm going to be doing videos like these more often moving forward. Well, these are going to be the main type of videos we're going to be making on this channel moving forward. But also a quick side plug, if you want, I'm also going to be streaming on Twitch, where I do Fortnite, reacts and other stuff. If you're interested, please follow my Twitch at VBS Gilbo. If not, that is completely fine.
That's alright.
But yeah, until the next video. Peace.